came back, you know, after being like away from paying attention to headlines and stuff. You know, Shanny and I have mostly been watching, like, she's really into these, like, survival simulators, because they have a lot in common with, cozy games. They're like cozy games. I think my mic's okay. I don't want it too hot. I got it in a good spot now that I think the Kit Kats don't really deal with it anymore. They don't interfere with the microphone anymore, I'm pretty sure. Boy, my eye makeup is really pretty today. I want to compliment my own eye makeup. You know? Eye makeup is very powerful when you have, like, pretty eyes, you know? It's nice to just do a little color. It's really cool. You just do a little color, and then you do the black underneath. And this is the look that just works for me, like, a lot. I would definitely do my makeup like this if I were a chick, you know? The fucking heroin, like, junkie bitch, you know? You know, I don't want to get too crazy with that, because, you know, the talk of that type of stuff can get you in trouble. But, you know, I'd be that girl, you know what I mean? And she's looking at you, you know, you got some weed with my name on it, you know? I'd be a slut. That's why Jesus saved me from being female, because I would have been a little slut. Seriously, I would have used my shit. Like, oh, you think I'm hot? Okay, what could I do? You know? See, when you're kind of attractive, Chantal, when you do these eyes, it's kind of hot, you know. But if you're not that hot, it doesn't really work, you know. I'm sorry about that. I'm talking shit. No, I'm fucking around. And I shouldn't fuck around, because what I'm talking about is very serious. But whenever Jenk is in the state of, like, freaking out, it's always for a good reason he's freaking out. And I got to figure out what's going on with Gaza. So I'm sure he's going to talk about that in this video, you know. Anyway. We live in a very ugly world. And it seems to me that if we could be less ugly, and by less ugly, I don't mean just being pretty, you know. I don't mean just that. Although being pretty helps, you know. What I mean by less ugly is, like, well, let's not find it acceptable just because we happen to want some land somewhere that we think it's acceptable to bomb babies. You know, I don't think that's okay. And the fucking Israeli government goes, well, you know, it's our land, so we're gonna be like Putin. We don't give a shit, okay? We're gonna decimate your baby population, and we're gonna take your women and crack them in half. You know, systematic torture, rape tactics, and just crack your women in half, because we can. But I'm curious about the bullshit, and I hope you're curious with me to find out about the bullshit of what the hell's going on with Cenk Uygur and the fucking bullshit. Let's see the fucking bullshit.
Come on, please don't tell me that you're that blind. No, it's your fault. You're the one driving.
It's your fault.
How the hell are we to ever utter a single word?
Oh my God, Cenk just did it. He's fucking done. He goes, no, it's your fault. He's gone full Nikocado. I have to see this.
Or offer any judgment about how any other country is behaving as we aid and abet a literal modern-day genocide that's playing out in real time and it's streamed online for all of us to see.
Does America have sovereignty?
You fucking tell him, Anna. It's literal fucking genocide on the TV every day. And we're supposed to go, oh, well, we have the fucking moral high ground. Excuse me, in what fucking universe does the United States have the moral high ground when we're endorsing the murder of babies? Huh? I think the moral high ground is like Ireland. Where Ireland goes, fuck your fascist bullshit, you know? And they go, eat this fucking Netanyahu, war criminal piece of shit. That's what we need. We need Ireland, I guess. Can we get some Irish leadership? They're the ones that'll go, well, you're fucking murdering your own people. And they'll call the bullshit out. There's like no one else. Who else? King Charles goes, it's Israel. I worship them. They can kill as many babies as they want. Trump goes, it's Israel. I worship them. Well, I worship myself, but I really do, I'm going to be that false messiah figure. So fuck this shit. Bibi can kill as many people as he wants to. Everybody needs to call out every single member of Congress. I don't give a fuck if they're Democrat or what. If you support AIPAC, you're a war criminal. And you're in violation of the Logan Act in the United States government that you can't collude with foreign governments. AIPAC is unconstitutional bullshit that needs to go away. Cenk is fucking done.
Or are we the dogs of Israel? But the media says, shush, go back to work.
That's right. Shut the fuck
You're
up.
anti-Semite.
Shut the fuck up, you anti-Semitic piece of shit. You have to go back to work for Israel now. Do you understand that? You don't have a fucking right in this country to nothing except your guarantee that Israel is your god. You fucking sack of shit American. Don't you understand that this is a Nazi Zionist fucking state that we created in Israel and that you must worship and ball wash every single member of the Knesset and every goddamn fucking Ashkenazi, Sabbatean Satanist white Jew that you see, you must ball wash and worship them. And allow them to rape the women of Gaza and the West Bank and absolutely take weaponized dogs and rape the women with them and the men. To dehumanize the men because they're so phobic against homosexuality. We're going to treat them like fucking meat and we're going to rape them with dogs. Do you get this shit? Is this okay? No, it's not.
Trump should never talk about low IQ people. A moron of epic proportions.
You tell him. I don't understand where the fuck this thing comes from that Trump has an IQ of like 170 or 165 or 168 IQ. That was a rigged test. That's bullshit. There's no way that guy has such an IQ. Like Shanny's in the realm of the 200s, I think, IQ. Shanny. I'm a 108er. You know why? And I shouldn't give myself, that's a low ball number, okay, because I really fucked the math up. I know I fucked the math up massively on my IQ test, but I'm like, I'm like a 115 IQer. I'm not that smart, dude. I'm pretty creative, though. Like, you put a keyboard in front of me, which I have none still. I'm operating without keyboard. Okay, but I got a mouse and I have Jesus. So I have a mouse, Jesus, and my Neumann microphone. Anyway, do you understand this? What I'm trying to fucking tell you is that if you support Israel at this point, you're a fucking demon. Everybody fucking knows it. Jink's done. Let's watch it.
Not allow Israel to annex the West Bank. No, I will not allow it. It's not going to happen.
Did you speak with Netanyahu about this?
No, but I'm not going to allow it. Whether it's
Trump says he will not allow Netanyahu to annex the West Bank. Did you hear that? What does that mean? That's a red line for the United States? Netanyahu annexing the West Bank? This is a red line? What do you mean you won't allow it?
I spoke to him or not, I did, but I'm not allowing Israel to annex the West Bank. There's been enough. It's time to stop now, okay?
Holy shit. Wow. Holy fucking shit. Oh my fucking God. Did I just hear Trump say that it's been enough now? About Israel? Did Trump just say fucking enough, Israel? Holy motherfucking God. Did this just happen? I just heard it with my own ears. I got it. What? Let's listen.
Israel is currently annexing the West Bank, but the President of the United States would like you to believe that he's not going to let it happen. It's been happening. It will continue to happen.
It's been happening. That's what I thought. Netanyahu said a couple fucking, I don't know, a couple days. It says Revelation News number 5 up there. That whatever. Love potion number 9. Like has a spell, a love spell on the internet. I'll cast my love spell on the internet and everybody will be forced to love one another. Just go bippity boppity boo, and then everybody loves each other. Trump is aiding in that possibility because I think he rescheduled marijuana. Holy shit. That was a good move. He's going to get a lot of people liking him with that move. The rescheduling. I've been seeing changes here, so I think that's absolutely, it's like a thing. Trumpy pulling out the big ones. Oh, he wants to be popular with the people. We got to get a little points with the people, so we're going to legalize your weed. Oh my God, that's a big dick move. I'm going to reschedule your weed and make you be able to have weed. That's a very big dick move. I'm just saying, if Revelina were a thing, she'd be turned on right now. Because, man, legal weed sounds really good to her. You know what I mean? That is a big dick move. That's a big dick move. But wait. So Trumpy here is trying to be hero of the day, saying he's not going to allow it, but Netanyahu's already doing it. Oh, I see how you're going to play. Because your little Marjorie Taylor Greene ain't down with the whole Israel bullshit dog shit, Don, right? And you can't let all of your fucking base go. You can't shoot all of your base in the head, right? So we're going to play a little game here where Netanyahu is already annexing the West Bank and Gaza, but you're going to say I'm not going to allow it. So what's your next move on the chessboard then, Donnie? Huh? You say, I'm not going to allow it. Annexing West Bank, I'm not going to allow it. Well, what are you fucking going to do then? Oh, big man over here. He's a big man. Let's see what he could do, Yeah.
American president, who right now happens to be a Republican, but it would be the same if it were a Democrat, is going to be a good boy and let Israel do as it pleases with the resources being provided by the American people.
Yeah.
That's the reality of the situation.
Oh. Now my frustration with American media as usual. They act like we have no leverage. The leverage is the most obvious thing in the world, the money we give them. But that's off the table.
What leverage? Can't consider it. What leverage? Are you fucking kidding me? It's the third rail in American politics to say fuck Israel. Are you kidding me? They have, how much influence does the Israeli government want on the American government? Do they just want to say, fuck it, Netanyahu is your president? Well, how much power do you want in the country, Israel? Jesus Christ, literally. Could you please save us from this Christ? These weirdo, globalist fucking freaks. I'm so sick of this dog shit. Can we just have America, and then we have an American president that thinks for Americans, and we make money, and we take care of people. We're a capitalist society that makes tons of money, and we're charitable. So you have to add that. We're charitable because we're grateful for what we made, so we share it. Like, that capitalism would have been great if there was more giving people. There just aren't. That's why we're at in the place we're at, and we got people going, well, communism's a better idea. No, it's not. You get some shit tin pot dictator fuck that kills people. It happens every time. Okay, capitalism's great if you're charitable, but we got to come together, take care of people, man. Make sure the government isn't wasting money, like giving it to Israel to bomb babies. We could take the money for the bombs and take care of our fucking people.
Why? Why can't I? You want to talk about sovereignty, brother? Do we have sovereignty?
No.
Does America have sovereignty, or are we the dogs of Israel?
Yeah.
Because the American press treats it like, how dare you? Demanding American sovereignty is anti-Semitism.
Oh my God, that's it. If you say you're against fucking the Congress going, here's $30 fucking billion for bombs Israel, you're automatically anti-Semitic. That's insane. It's saying we don't want to pay for fucking death. We don't want to co-sign like fucking David Draymond of Disturbed, disgusting fucking disgrace, going, I'm for peace and love. This guy that's Disturbed, one of my bands I loved growing up, and he goes, well, I'm for peace, and then he signs a fucking bomb in the name of Eretz Yisrael, I am Israel, hi, my asshole. You're fucking pathetic sacks of shit, Satanist, ballist government. You're a ballist government. You sacrifice young ones' blood to the land because you're fucking satanic. Gross shit. David Draymond, I'm for peace. You're full of fucking shit. You can't be for peace and then sign a bomb. In what fucking universe does that make sense that David Draymond is standing on a stage and goes that both sides have to come together and stop the killing, and then he signs a bomb that blew up babies? You can't have it motherfucking both ways. Well, I'm for my home state of Israel. They're satanic, David. Well, your perspective on satanic is whatever. No, I'm telling you, they're ballist Satanists. They're not fucking Mosaic Jews. David Draymond, religious Jewish man, right? It's a satanic fucking Jewish government. Oh, well, that sounds like anti-Semitism to me. No, it's facts. It's just a fact that that your faith has been on the ropes since Yeshua came and left. Because you guys said that the scepter departed from fucking Israel, and the Messiah hadn't come, the Mashiach hadn't come, and he had come already in the form of Yeshua, the carpenter's son, fucking Joseph's kid, down there in Nazareth doing his fucking deal, and then he paid the price on the goddamn fucking cross, and you dumb Jews missed it again. You always have the prophets screaming at you, you're dumb, you're not listening to God, you're blind, and you kill all the prophets. Between the fucking room and the Holy of Holies, between the Holy of Holies and the fucking main court, you kill the fucking prophets. That was what Jesus, Yeshua said to you. You hate the words of the prophets because you're always fucking wrong. You're always wrong and blind and following after Baal and Chemosh and all these fucking sack of shit, meaningless piece of shit gods. And the prophets are always telling you that, and you kill them for that reason. Because, well, I like my ritualistic orgies. I like my blood-drinking ritual up in the grove with the fucking pagans. You know, you lost your fucking way, and now you sign your name to death. That's how fucking deceived you are as a faith. Israel is fucking Hebrews. That's how lost you are as a faith. You think it's a good thing to sign your name to a bomb ever? Holy Jesus fucking Christ. Well, this is Israel, and we have to defend Israel with our souls. Yeah, but not with in the name of God, taking implements of war and bombing people. That's not of God. That's Hashem is not for that. Well, Hashem was for defending Israel in the past. Not when you're a bunch of fucking Satanists. Not when you have no temple that you can't make intercession for sin and, on your people. That's the whole purpose of your fucking faith. That's why it's dead. That's why the light is out in Israel. That's why it's gone. Because the light has ascended to the right hand of the Father with Yeshua at the right hand. You ain't going to find a fucking presence of God in any building anymore. That's not the fucking way it works now. He used to go to reside in the temple in Israel. Not now. That temple, there is no temple in Israel. It's dead. The light is out. The wick is out. There's no flame. The Spirit has departed from that area. And it's in the fucking heavens with the Father, man. Because the Messiah came long ago, and he paid for it. And that's why Israel has gone so fucking evil. They are in the desert, in the wilderness. It's the same as Moses, spiritually just wandering, going, well, we could do this to atone. We could do that to atone. Well, we just have to be the most powerful fucking Nazi supremacist government on the fucking planet to protect ourselves from all of the persecution that came to our people for fucking centuries. And so we're going to do this, and we're going to have nukes, and we're going to have this thing called the Samson option, that if you fucking think that you're going to mess with our people like you did with Adolf Alois Hitler, you got another thing coming. If we see Israel in any kind of danger, we're going to push that fucking red button and blow up the entire goddamn fucking planet. That's what you're dealing with. You want this? Fine.
Oh, Israel, right? That's what they say every time. And they say, when I say, why do we owe Israel? Anti-Semite. I don't hate anybody, brother. But I don't like us.
Oh, we owe Israel. We fucking owe Israel because as a Semitic, fucking pro-American, pro-Nazi KKK's Zionist fascist government, we're going to support this because it's in our same toolbox. We fucking took the parts like a Frankenstein monster and put together a fucking Nazi Zionist state in Israel. And then we said, okay, this is going to be the place where we plan genocides. We're going to plan our fucking Nazi, Fourth Reich, global Hitler, fascist society in Little Israel. And that, why do we support the government of Israel? That's why. Because it's a place where Anglo-Saxon, white, fucking satanic, Baalist, worshipping pieces of shit go to nation build. And what does that mean? That means lots of fucking blood.
Serving a different country. I didn't immigrate to Israel. I immigrated to America. So, okay, so let's talk about Biden. Biden gave, our American government gives $3.8 billion every year to Israel because we owe them. I don't know why we owe it. $310 billion we've given them so far.
Oh, we have an audience with the former president, folks. Let's just check it out, okay? Mr. President, former President, Mr. Biden, what do you think about everything, sir? They're there to see the deal. It's all good. We're here to see the deal. And Joe just pees his pants, shits himself, coughs a little bit, and walks away. That's it. See, we have, I guess, more competent leadership than that at this point. Do we? We have this dude that paints himself orange, and he's like, well, here's the deal. If you got money in America, you're going to be cool. Because everybody knows I'm the guy to make them rich, and if you're already rich, then I'm going to make you richer. That's my deal. So I guess it's more competent than Joe Biden going up there going, well, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and Corn Pop and his crew was a rude crew. And I tried to explain to him that you got to deal in society, and you can't be like this Corn Pop, and I changed his life. My name's Joe Biden. I'm running for president. My name is Joe Brandon. Back to the deal. Let's see what this...
So on top of that, Biden gave him another $18 billion. So he's like, oh, great job on the genocide. Murder more Palestinians. Yeah. By the way, I'm such a sweet old man. Oh, I'm such a nice guy, Joe Biden. Tell everybody I'm such a sweet guy. Murder the Palestinians with our money. You're shut up, an American. Go back to work.
Here, $18 billion. Biden goes, I love peace. Biden goes, I think peace is the way to go. Here's $18 billion. Go and kill more Browns. That's it.
They haven't worked enough for Israel. They haven't killed enough Palestinians yet. And by Trump comes in, oh, I'm anti-war. I'm going to solve this, right? And what did he do? $7 billion more? $6 billion? You guys even know this? Because our press, they barely even talk about it. And 3/4 of the articles say, oh, Israel got a new arms deal. They're buying arms from us. And then you look into it, you have to research, and then you look into it. They're not buying any arms. We're giving them the $7 billion, and then they buy arms with the $7 billion we just gave them. So no, it's a total robbery. They're totally...
No, you're a liar. Absolute liar, Jenk. It's for defensive weapons only, goddammit, so they can defend themselves. That Israel, what are you, some kind of anti-Semite that wants another Holocaust? Israel can defend itself against little brown babies that want to kill Israelis.
It from us. But the media says, shush, go back to work for Israel. And
that's
right. Anti-Semite. Okay, no, you guys...
You shut your mouth and you go fucking work more for falafel, for fucking BB. BB needs falafel money, falafel fund for BB. And bagels, lox, and cream cheese he likes in the morning. And a nice, strong Israeli coffee. You right now go work for Israel, you piece of shit American. Hey.
Hate Palestinians. Our press, our politicians, deeply racist against Arabs.
Yeah.
Think that their lives are worthless.
Yep.
But if you say in Israel, oh, precious Israel.
Oh my God. Oh, look at Jake. Holy shit. I have to clip it. Holy shit. That's a great screenshot of Jake. This is Jake after he discovers that God is real because Jake is an atheist. So I'm going to save this moment, and then when Jake goes, okay, I get it now that there's a God. Okay, this is the picture of him going, oh my God, God is real, you know? Jake. Hey, fucking bastard, I hate it. Could someone send me a keyboard, please? I still have no keyboard. That's a perfect screenshot. That's getting saved forever. I love it. Okay? You need some joy in your life, and I'll tell you. When Jake, he's like as good as Alex in the old days, when Alex would get on a good rant. He's good.
People in the world. Oh, you slaughtered 20,000 Palestinian kids? Who
wow.
cares? It's just Arabs. Bunch of
exactly.
Oh
my God. They killed 10 Israelis. It's a genocide from the Arabs. The Arabs are going to genocide the Israelis. They killed 10 Israelis. Well, they killed 50,000, 60,000 fucking Gazans and West Bankers. Are you fucking kidding me? Judea, Samaria, the place where the Lord put his feet. It's his descendants even. You could say that. It's the people that Jesus would have broke bread with. Jesus. They blew apart 60,000 of them. There's 1,000 dead Israelis. Oh my God, we have to do something. 60,000 Arabs died. They're dog Arabs. See? The racist KKK America. It's gross.
Samaria is the theoretical biblical reference to the West Bank and Gaza Strip. That is Ben-Gvir and many other Israeli politicians saying, yeah, well, of course we're going to steal that land. We're going to rob it from the Palestinians who live on it now, and we're going to slaughter them, and we're going to ethnically cleanse them.
Well, wait a minute. How are we going to go about deciding who has more, say, ownership over these areas? Okay, because if we're going there, I got news for you. The Arabs, the Muslims, are more in line with Yeshua. I'm giving it to Yeshua's people. Could we say the Christians? The Christians get that area. Well, there's not a huge Christian population in Israel, right? Okay, even though Muslims are pretty close to being Christian. I think it goes to them. It don't go to these Sabbatean synagogue of Satan Jews. I think the Muslims are closer to the real faith.
A literal convicted terrorist enabler in Israel. It's a terrorist government. They've done 66 October 7th, but yet we all have to go and work another shift.
Oh.
Go work again, go back to the mines, go back to the assembly lines, because they need more money.
Oh my God, Jink, do you listen to me? That's like a line straight from my mouth. Like, you can just go to work tomorrow, like normal, when you know this shit's going on and your money's paying for it. How the fuck can you do that? How can you do that? You know that every dollar that you make at work, part of it is going to help aid a genocide in another country. I'm not okay with that. It should be like a ban on work. It's like I ban work from myself because I'm not letting that goddamn money that I'm earning, part of it is going to taxes that are going to pay for this shit. No.
They need to take money out of your pocket. That's a literal fact. That is a literal fact. And the press will lie to you and say, oh, you cannot say that fact. You need to shut up if you're an American. If you complain about this country taking your money, then you're a hateful person.
Fuck
we're
off
going to
with
ruin
the
your life.
bullshit.
We're going to call you an anti-Semite. We're going to say you hate people. And we're going to destroy you on behalf of Israel. But no, Israel has no control here. That's just a trope. No control.
No.
So I want to apologize to the Palestinians.
Yeah, Israel has no control over you, but if you decide to go picket somewhere, if you decide to go have a lawful assembly against the government and say, this AIPAC bullshit, I'm done with it, what's going to happen? Oh, you're going to have jackbooted thugs fucking grabbing your shit and throwing you in the back of an APC. Do you use that? Yeah. You have a freedom to not be for this stuff until you actually go, I'm going to stand up and say something about it. Then see what happens to your ass. You get renditioned.
And Palestinian leadership or whoever in the protests, etc. Because I said in the beginning, they shouldn't say from the river to the sea. That statement is from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Doesn't talk about murdering Jews. They made that up. It turns out everything from Israel is talking point lie. Okay? Who actually said from the river to the sea, we're going to take it all? Benjamin Netanyahu. And press, did you say anything about it? Cable news. Did you just call him a terrorist?
Of course not.
Did you say he was saying something terrible? Every time they say Judea and
No, it's Israel. Well, I look, the Judea and Samaria thing is going to be close to my heart because that's the Lord. But I see how these fuckers operate. You're going to have Zionist Christians going, this is Judea and Samaria, and we can clear out the Browns. Bullshit. Jesus Christ would have been absolutely for the Palestinian that's being slaughtered right now. Not you disgusting, ballless Satanist Jews that want to take all of the land and just fucking get all of it out. You're fucking, Jesus Christ would be for the Palestinians.
Samaria. That means we're going to ethnically cleanse the Palestinians and steal their land. Did you say anything about it, press? You call them terrorists? You call them unacceptable? Are we doing congressional hearings? No. Precious, beloved Israel, on a mantle. No one's allowed to criticize. All of you Americans, you all are hateful. You hate Jews, they say. No, brother.
Yeah, they'll just scream at you all day. You hate Jews. No. My Messiah, this guy, here, that's a Jew. Okay? Jesus was Jewish. I've loved Jewish people all my life. My mom used to wear a Star of David. My family has been absolutely supporters of Israel from the beginning. When you have a ballast, clear, satanic government, what the fuck? You can't support that. My mom, if she were living today, or my grandma, would look at Israel and go, that's not godly. I can't support that government, because it's satanic.
You just tell Americans that they hate Jews one more time, and I'm super worried you're going to turn it into a reality. What are you doing? So now we have to give infinite money to Israel. And Trump, what a liar. What a liar. He was robbing you of $13 billion to pay for a genocide because Miriam Adelson and her late husband gave him over $300 million in bribes. And if you're in American media and you don't call it bribes, you're a liar. Oh, no, she did it for general charity. She did it because she loves the American people. Not because, as she told Donald Trump, you will follow my orders on Israel. And Donald Trump has loyally followed Adelson's orders on Israel. Those are facts. But the American press will say, no, those are all true, 100% true. But you're not allowed to say it. And if you say the truth, we will bury you on behalf of Israel.
Well, fuck
and our politicians will bury you on behalf of Israel.
You can take your fucking Israeli AIPAC bullshit. You can shove it in your ass. Okay? If you are so obsessed with the inner workings of Israel, go to Israel. Just fucking try and get Israeli citizenship and become a part of that government. If you're in the fucking Congress and you think it's appropriate for America to have some kind of weird pact with Israel. Over everybody else, over common sense, over our own values, over our own fucking supposed values as a country. we're going to go, oh no, we just have to give money to Israel. We have to. It's stupidity.
Sick of Israel stealing our sovereignty and making our politicians work for them and not us. And I'm sick of them brutally slaughtering the Palestinians and then saying, I have a moral right to do it. It's my land. That's why I murdered them and took it. No, they're disgusting terrorists. That is a fact. And
could you imagine, like today, folks, could you imagine the American government going, yeah, this is our land, and just going into reservations and just wiping out natives? Could you imagine? Because that's the equivalent of what's happening with Israel, okay? It's the same damn thing. We teach that it's a lesson of history to never do what we did again to the native people of this land. Yeah, ostracize them. Do chemical warfare against them with diseases. What we did to the natives in this country is an abomination, and it's happening. Israel is doing their version of that right now. They're oppressing the native population of their land. Why? Because they are a usurper, Baalist, Satanist government, and it's Anglo-Saxons. It's Polish. Netanyahu's Polish. I don't know what else to tell you. The Nazis kind of like won the war, and that's like the big secret. And Israel is a Nazi state. That's the secret. And people like Tex Mars talked about this, and I was like, wow, he's a rabid anti-Semite. Yeah, I fell into that Zionist hole. Like, oh, if you're a Christian and you're anti-Israel, then you smell bad. That's not a right Christian. I was totally off base with that. Completely. And somebody like, oh man, I got to give a shout out to like Veckel. If Veckel sees this video, I don't know if he would. But like we had an argument about Israel, and it was about the government of Israel, and I was defending the government of Israel because I really did believe that Netanyahu at the time, I believed was like a messianic believer and stuff, and I was lied to about a lot of stuff. So, but I get where Veckel and people like him are coming from now. Like, yeah, you guys are right. Like the Israeli government is satanic as you get at this point. It's very fucked.
I think I'm sickened by the American politicians and the American press. Sickened by them. And they're all deeply racist against Arabs and deeply bigoted against Muslims. And they revel in it. I loathe them.
Maloney is upset that people are trying to help those who are just being brutalized and starved to death. She says that the flotilla is gratuitous, dangerous, and irresponsible. What about the leveling of Gaza? What about the mass slaughter of innocent people in the Gaza Strip? We don't think that's gratuitous, dangerous, and irresponsible?
I do.
I would argue that's the root of the problem. People who are trying to do something about it in lieu of an international community that gives a damn are not the problem here. The belligerent government with its belligerent military that is now guilty of endless atrocities against innocent people, I would argue they're the root of the problem.
Yeah.
I would argue that they're the ones who are being irresponsible, dangerous. And the United States government and some of the citizens within this nation that continue to provide cover for it, they're genuinely the root of the problem.
Mm-hmm. And look, like Anna and Jenk are atheists, and I'd be with them on this completely. Because if you can look at the situation as a Christian and not understand, like, wow, I'm looking at evil. I don't care if it's got the label of Israel. You're looking at evil. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to be on the wrong side if Jesus comes back, and you're like, oh, I'm Zionist. That's the wrong side. You're supporting Baal. I'm telling you.
This is not good for the United States. The fact that we are supporting, this now multi-front war in the Middle East, or at least we're supporting the country carrying out a multi-front war in the Middle East, does not bode well for the United States.
No.
And it's my right as an American to make that clear, to air my grievances about what's going on here. This is crazy. It is isolating us in the worst possible ways from the international community.
And see, this was the secret in the Bible. You didn't know that Israel was going to be evil. But see, if you really read it, in the context of the end, it's right in there that Israel is like Sodom and Egypt at the end. That's not good. You would want to hear, oh, Israel is like righteous Judah. The kingdom of Judah, which was the righteous part of Israel, which fell. Israel lasted longer. The northern kingdom, I believe. It might be switched. Judea, Samaria, it is like northern Israel, right? Judea. But that's like a buzzword now. You use the word Judea because it means you're pro-Israel. No, fucking hell. They've made it's such a fucking mess. And that's why we need the Lord, because this is going to end in nukes and like an uninhabitable earth. Okay? It says in Revelation that Jesus is coming back to save the planet from those that want to destroy it. Okay? They're crazy enough, I think, to press that button if they feel threatened enough. Israel.
We have no leg to stand on when it comes to how other countries operate, whether or not they're valuing human rights? Who the hell are we to ever utter a single word or offer any judgment about how any other country is behaving as we aid and abet a literal modern-day genocide that's playing out in real time and it's streamed online for all of us to see?
Yeah.
This is not made up. We all see it. All these billionaires in the U.S. working overtime to control every single media platform.
Fucking unbelievable. That shows you that this shit's true. You have a coordinated mainstream media effort to be fuck Arabs, Israel. That proves to me. Okay? You could tell to me all day, oh, Rev, you're just deceived, you know, about this whole Jewish control of media and stuff, or Zionism. Not say Jewish, because you're bringing in so much. There's innocent Jewish people. Jesus. Okay? These Sabbatean synagogue of Satan Jews that have tons of money in media. Absolutely. I mean, if you don't get that now, you got biases you got to get rid of if you don't see that now.
Imaginable, because maybe they can convince us to unsee everything that we've all seen for ourselves with our own 2 eyes over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. I don't know if there's just this weird trend of international leaders having a humiliation fetish.
Oh.
But man, there's been one leader after another just raising their hand and offering themselves up for humiliation. You think we're stupid? The threats to either destroy your life if you speak out.
It's so interesting she mentioned this, a humiliation ritual. I'm thinking Anna is getting more and more a truther. Like, truther-minded. Like, holy shit, this stuff with Israel seems like it's pretty true. Like, they almost control the United States government. Yeah, it's looking that way. Then she's like, well, fuck, maybe this, like, you know, this Illuminati shit is something. Yeah, it is, but the name is, don't use that name. I really think it's the cult of Baal. That's what we're dealing with. It's not these buzzword fucking, and it's got into entertainment with Jay-Z and this shit, the pyramid stuff over the eyes with Gaga, and that's a joke. That is bullshit, okay? Used to make money, gimmick. The real Satanist motherfuckers are the cult of Baal. I really believe that. Epstein's niece or whatever said that that's what they call themselves. And they're the top of the heap in terms of, like, money. It's mainly Baalists, and that makes sense if you know the worshippers of Baal in the Bible. Look that up.
Against Israel,
B-A-A-L.
or even threaten violence against you if you defend the Palestinian people and their right to be treated as human beings, their right at self-determination. That's real. That's real. And I know it's real because I have experienced it firsthand. It's come in many forms. It's come in the form of trying to intimidate me by trying to get family members fired from their jobs. You really do put yourself on the line.
See, that happens on YouTube, and if you're not famous and making tons of money, then you're fucked. It wrecks your life. Because as long as you're breathing, there's going to be some people out there that don't like you. So they're going to do everything to be like on a chessboard, and every time you try to make a little move to make your life better, they try and put the fucking rook in your path. Fuck you, bitch. You're not doing that. So she's right about this. And with the Israel thing, there's a lot of people, you put a target on your head when you go anti-Israel, when you start talking like this. And it doesn't even matter. I'm not anti-Israel, and she's not anti-Israel, and neither's Cenk. It's the government. It's not the people. But that don't matter. It's like, you're anti-Israel, you're going to get a lot of heat.
If you're willing to be critical of Israel's conduct.
This is a joke, guys. The whole thing is fraudulent. You want to find waste, fraud, and abuse? This Doge was nothing but marketing shtick so that you would forget that corporations and foreign governments own our country. They own our government, right? Yeah. What did we save? 140 million. Besides which, I read the whole story.
The whole Doge thing was like to go, don't look at that, look at this. We're saving this money with this new entity. And it was just covering up fascism. That's all it was. That corporations are going to own everything. That's definitely a motivation of these folks. They have corporation ownership of everything. That's wild, ain't it? And then it just becomes all part of the government, and it's this monstrosity of corporatism and military-industrial complex monster. That's what you got.
Through several outlets. No, you don't even save that, because the idiots let a bunch of leases expire. Now we're going to have to pay more to get new leases that cost way more.
Yep.
But they sold some buildings at a loss. Now we're going to have to buy buildings at more expensive. They did payouts so that people would retire. Now they're bringing them back. So the payouts are gone, and we have to pay them. And for a lot of them, for the last 7 months, we've been paying them all along. So not only did we not save money, it looks like we wasted extra money on top. Right, because I'm not going to look. I don't care who's right or wrong. I don't care who has a job that is worthwhile and who has a job that is wasteful. I'm just going to fire them all. Bunch of idiots. Yeah. And so now we can't go after. Now everybody's like, that's it. No more going after waste, fraud, and abuse.
No, fuck it. We tried it. We did the Doge thing. We did the best we could. Now we got a debt. Doge is going to start costing us money, I bet. But it's saving us $10 trillion a year. See? Where is that money going? You're saying it's saving us? Oh yeah, it saved us 50 trillion last year. Doge. Where 50 trillion? So you solved the debt. Where'd the money go? We can pay off our debt. It ain't gonna go for that. It's gonna go in the pocket of Musk and Bezos and Trump and his kids and.
So it didn't work.
Yeah, totally squandered an opportunity.
This is my country. I mean, I don't own the country, but I'm a shareholder in the country. I'm an American, and you can't use my country like some kind of disposable product. Like, you just can't. I mean, Bibi's running around. This is a fact. I'm not guessing about this because I talked to people he said it to. Is running around the Middle East, his region, and his own country, and telling people point blank, just stating it, I control the United States. I control Donald Trump. He's saying that. And again, I'm not guessing at all. That's a fact. And I dare them to say that's not true because it is true and they know it's true. So I'm an American. How do you think it makes me feel? Even if I didn't vote for Trump, which I did vote, I campaigned for Trump, but even if I...
He's that fucking blatant about it, folks. Netanyahu is marching his ass around Israel, going, I control Trump, I control Trump, I can do what I want to. Holy shit. We need a full-on MAGA revolt. We need Marge up there. We need Luna up there. We need fucking Jim Jordan. We need the full MAGA crew going on the front house of the White House going, Mr. Trump, that's enough. You're giving hand jobs to anybody that will fucking worship your ass. You are running around, bending over and giving hand jobs to everybody that will just go, oh, I like you, Donald. This is incredible, disgusting, narcissistic display of pathetic bullshit. That's what I think about this, folks. But Tucker, get him, Tucker.
Even if it was Joe Biden, I'm an American. You can't treat... It's too humiliating. I can't handle that.
This is fucking great commentary. I'm loving the way Tucker's going. Could I say that? Holy shit. Wow. We ain't hearing from the powerhouses of the MAGA movement. You know, where's my vagina? Where's Dan Vagina? Right? Is he still in the FBI or did he quit? What happened to Dan Vagina? All right, where's Kash Patel telling us that we're gonna have freedom in the country again? Huh? We need a full-on MAGA fucking revolt against the bullshit that this fake-ass fucking Trump sack of shit. He's a phony. Everything about him is phony. He puts his name on buildings and says, look at me, you know, oh my God, I got my name on a fucking building. And he can't wait for his name to be on a beach in Gaza where they spilt the blood of children. He's going to love that. He's going to have a nice big fucking hotel, you know, the Trumpy Riviera, where he can employ beautiful little Ashkenazi and Sephardic Jewish girls that can get SA'd at his new Trump Riviera in the disgusting blood of babies. That would, and I call it disgusting blood of babies. I don't mean it that way. The blood of innocent children is precious to God. What I'm saying is he is going to build on murderous land. He's going to build on the blood of children. Do you think that's a blessed activity to the Christians? Do you think it's blessed for a man to build his beautiful oh my God, I'm sure it's going to be such a beautiful resort in Gaza with all the blood of children soaking the soil?
Shouldn't have to put up with that. This is a country of 9 million people. I'm not saying I'm not even attacking the country. I'm attacking my leaders who are allowing my nation of 350 million people to be forced into doing things that are bad for me and my children.
See?
I can't tell you how much I agree with everything he said there.
Me too.
Especially the part about being humiliated by how our government here in the United States is behaving and how our government, and this is, again, regardless of which party we're talking about, because we saw how Biden handled what's happening in Gaza before allowing for Trump to inherit it and essentially continue it and make it worse. Both parties are complicit in the ongoing genocide in Gaza. And it is embarrassing to the American people. It is embarrassing to the American people when it appears that our government leadership here is more concerned about aiding and abetting a government and military that's carrying out atrocities as opposed to carrying out what's in the best interest of the American people. And on top of that, our government is willing to attempt to censor and silence Americans as they're critical of a foreign government.
Oh, but doesn't that smell like something to you from the past? Wouldn't you say that the German media would have been saying certain things about the Jews? These dirty, banking cartel people that we need to get out of Germany. That's not sort of feels familiar, but it's coming from the people that were persecuted back then, right? Yeah.
Someone needed to say it on the right, and I'm happy Tucker Carlson is saying it. It is humiliating. I feel humiliated by it.
Yeah.
I was so naive. I really was. I didn't realize just how bad things had gotten and how utterly precious and vulnerable our constitutional rights really are.
Yeah.
And when you feel like you really are losing the idealistic nature of what this country was meant to be, that you're losing any and all hope in that, it makes you want to fight for your country. It really does. You don't really know how precious your rights are when you...
Yeah, Trump goes, you got to fight like hell for your country. It's the truth. We just didn't know that it was going to be against fucking senators and Congress people that want to be Israel first. Wait a fucking Israel first. Get the fuck out of the country then, if you're Israel first. Every fucking congressperson should be America first, obviously. I mean, that's a slogan, right? Oh, it's bad because Steve Bannon made it a thing. No, It's not bad concept. You buy American, you think American. What's going to be best for America? Oh, wow, that's evil. No, it's not. You want your home strong. None of these fucking senators that are AIPACers taking AIPAC money are America first. They're America second at best, and then Israel is everything. Fucking worship Israel. Get the hell out of the country then. Get your citizenship in Israel and go and be a part of the Knesset, if that's how you feel.
Can see them slipping away. And it's embarrassing to see how our leaders behave when it comes to supporting Israel, selling out the American people, and more importantly, okay, using our money or borrowed money to help fund the atrocities that are being carried out.
Fucking embarrassment.
In Gaza and, quite honestly, the West Bank and other Middle East.
Like, people should refuse to pay taxes. Like, I'm just being straight. As long as there's an illegal genocide and our money is going to pay for it, how the fuck are you okay with having tax money taken out of your salary? Fuck bullshit.
Eastern countries as we speak.
Responsible for the uptick in left-wing violence.
Radical left rhetoric. The radical left is causing the problem, not the right, the radical left. And it's going to get worse, and ultimately it's going to go back on them. I mean, bad things happen when they play these games.
When the left-wing media...
You Trumpy. Holy Jesus Christ. I could literally, I guess, at this point, be listening to Mark Levin. Or fucking, one of your guys, Limbaugh. You miss Rush? Donnie, I know you loved Rush. With the papers, ruffling the papers in the background. Have you heard this story, folks? Holy shit. Get off of it. It's the liberal left. These people are dangerous, folks. Yeah, they're no more dangerous than you, Don. You're the side of the same fucking stupid-ass fucking coin. Oh, it's the liberal left, that's the problem. You're full of shit. You're totally fucking liar. Now let's see Vance, that fucks couches. Let's look at Vance.
Media lies about what they're doing, when they lie about who they're arresting, when they lie about the act...
Oh, and they lie. You know what I'm going to say to you, sir? I wish I were in the press. I'd be dressed exactly like this, and I would go up to the podium and I'd go, "Excuse me, sir. Mr. Vice President J.D. Vance, I have one question for you, sir." And he'd go, "What's your question? You look like a freak." And I'd say, "Thank you, sir. Here's my question. How in the name of fuck am I supposed to take somebody seriously that fucked a couch?" Let's go back to J.D. Vance. We're going to hear the truth from the couch fucker.
Actual job of law enforcement, what they're doing is encouraging crazy people to go and commit...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are in the fucking military now that see, this is police. All right. We have militarized police in this country now, and we want you to know that the federal government is here to back you up. Okay? You see any fucking scumbag, homeless riffraff on the street, you tell us. Okay? And we'll have that SWAT team ready to put that fucker in Alligator Alcatraz or the Speedway, wherever you want them to go into that concentration camp. We're going to work the shit out of them, and then we're going to fucking murk them because they're useless scum eaters that are just fucking homeless. You wait for the fucking homeless to be fucking illegal. It's illegal in the country to be homeless. You're on the precipice of that shit. You ready for that? What are we going to do with the homeless once it's a crime? Oh, we have a place for services. Don't worry. There's just a meat grinder in the back of it. But don't worry. We're going to clean things up in this country. If you got an abandoned car, but it's not abandoned, it's your car in your name, we're going to say to you that you can't have that on your own property because it's a menace. You're menacing us with the property of your car on your own property, and we're going to fine you for your own property if you have a car that's on your property and that's not properly registered, and you're not paying your slave taxes on the car every fucking season, that you have to pay all these stupid fees to keep a fucking car underneath your ass. They will fine you for having your own property on your property. Isn't that amazing? You're living in a borrowed society. You think you own your home? You don't own your home. The lease or the deed can be rescinded by the government whenever they want. It's called fucking eminent domain. They can take your shit and give you $1,000 and say it's fair market value off the land. It's ours now. Here's your $1,000. Go fuck yourself. We're the government. We're your God. Get it?
Violence. I can give you dozens of right-wing shootings, complete with manifestos. I am a right-wing neo-Nazi, and I would like to start a race war. I want to shut up these people.
Lots of buzzwords there. Holy shit, Jenk. If I were monetized, I'd be going fucking yellow from that. There were so many buzzwords in like a minute. That was wild. But yeah, it's usually right wing. But then you'll get some weird shit like the Las Vegas guy who was a Hillary supporter, and then you'll get something weird like the boom booing in Washington D.C. of the congressman baseball event where Steve Scalise got hurt. You know, that was a left winger. It's mentally done people, and I think they're MK Ultra. They program these people, and then they put them out on the street and they monitor them. And when the time is right for them to be used for an op, they get a call on their cell phone, and the person on the other end is a handler that the person's never consciously talked to, but there's a trigger word. Citizen Kane, the movie Citizen Kane. Okay, go watch that movie. At the end, it goes over the telephone line. The person says Rosebud. That was the word, the trigger word. They hear Rosebud, and they just go kill someone that they were supposed to assassinate. This is MK Ultra mind control. It's very next level shit. Developed by Dr. Jolyon West, one of the most evil motherfuckers on the planet. Dr. Jolyon West. Look that name up. You want a great book that talks about all this, and they've done this to the public on a mass scale through television. There's a book out there called Mass Control, and it's by a man named Keith something. They killed him. He put that book out, and he was dead in a couple months. So I read that periodically, taking a shit. I had it up in my bathroom. It's a short book. It's like this thick, because I am pretty ADHD'd up, folks. I can tell you that. But let me look this up and see it. Oh Jesus, I don't have a goddamn keyboard. Let me do this quick and see if I can see this. What the AdSense, Jim Beam Rye Whiskey. I was looking up. God, that's horrible shit. Wait a minute. Hey, why'd you do this to me? We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go. Fuck. What was I thinking? Oh wow, I just completely forgot what I was gonna do. That's all right. We're gonna go back to Jenk and finish this video up. Thanks for being with me.
People in a black church because I hate black people, and I wouldn't shut up these Latino folks in Texas because I'm against
every time you ring the
I'm a
doorbell,
right-winger.
an angel
I
gets
hate
a
them, and I want them
totally
murdered.
not true,
Okay,
but it does keep
How
it
about
updated
Gabby
on our live
Giffords?
show.
You
Oh
also
my
got about
goodness.
Gabby
Jenk, you had somebody kind of mess up your editing there. What's the
Giffords, a Democratic congresswoman,
Yeah.
shot in the head. So look, guys, I'm not saying the right is more guilty, although it is a literal fact that there's been much more right-wing violence. But now there is left-wing violence, and I hate it. I despise it. I despise the violence on both sides. But this obvious liar, and including Trump too.
love Jenk.
Oh, don't do that, doing it. Right, never done it.
Ha!
Of course, that's not true.
That's bullshit.
Come on, please don't tell me that you're that blind that you can't see it. So then he says that's why you can't criticize anything we're doing as authoritarian. Well, what happens when you do things that are authoritarian? Well, we have to just go, oh, okay, since we wouldn't want to cause any violence, I'm never allowed to criticize you? Oh, that's pretty convenient.
Very
okay,
convenient.
so what happens if Democrats get...
Oh, we know for sure that you're so fucking pure with your intention. Oh, I never want violence, so I can say whatever the hell I want to. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. We have to judge you on your fruit. Right? Like Trumpy goes, well, it's peaceful and blah, 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 and all this, and we don't want violence on January 6th. But then he goes, well, you gotta fight like hell to keep your country. I'll see you at the Capitol with the fist up, Oh, okay, so you're sending a certain message.
in charge. And they go, no, you can't criticize me for being authoritarian. So I'm going to tread on you. I'm going to, hey, you're a right winger. I think you might do violence. You guys have done more than the left wing. I see the FBI's reports on it. So that's it. I'm locking you guys up. Don't say I'm authoritarian. If you say I'm authoritarian, I'm going to lock you up twice as much. I'm going to take away all your rights because you're not allowed to speak anymore in this country. What happened to freedom of speech? So you know why people call you authoritarian? Because you send ICE masked up with no badges in unmarked vehicles. Scares the living crap out of people. That's not how we do things in America. And now masked men in unmarked cars with no badges are going around raping women.
Wow.
That's nuts. You don't.
Oh my God, is that a fucking fact? Whoo, wow. I saw a little blurb about that. So now Trump has a nice little, ICE is his Gestapo rape squad. Holy shit. Are you awake yet? Holy shit.
Oh, you know, in America with law enforcement, not a right or left issue. You show a badge.
Yeah.
That gives us faith that is the government.
Oh my God, can we make this an absolute necessity right now? Can we listen to Cenk Uygur? Can we make Cenk Uygur president right now for even saying this? Can we make it mandatory that if you say I'm from the government, which ICE would be, that you have to have a badge? I thought this was already a thing. I'm law enforcement. What's your badge number? Let me see your name. No, ICE can just go around with their faces covered, no badges, and just grab women off it, spread her fucking legs apart, and rape the shit out of her now. That's okay. So I see what you're going for with ICE. The most evil motherfuckers on the planet right now that aren't currently incarcerated, they're all applying for jobs with ICE. Because you get to go around in roving gangs with your face covered with no badge and go and rape women. Unbelievable.
And you should not assault that guy. You should follow his orders, etc. And then if they don't follow the orders, then you can get all mad. But what if I show up to your house with no mask, no badge, and go, that's it, I'm taking your wife and your daughter.
Holy
Let's go.
shit.
You're gonna think that it's a-
Holy shit. Yeah, that's it. That's it. What if that happened to you? You are living in a country where this is possible now. I'm really glad I kept going till the end of this video, because this is absolutely imperative that you consider this. You're sitting there as a husband, okay, because we'll do the male deal because I'm a male. You're sitting there as the husband. You're in your front room with your wife and your kids. You got 2 daughters, let's say beautiful daughters, okay? And they bust in your fucking door. Their faces are covered. They're all in black SWAT gear. And they're like, well, we're with ICE. What the fuck is your deal? And we go, oh, you go with your family. I'm just here with my family. What the hell is the problem, sir? Well, we've been scouting your place and we've seen your wife and daughters and we're taking the piece. We're taking it. So you're under arrest. You're being detained. We're not sure about your legal status, sir. So you're just gonna have some stuff to watch now. You put yourself in that position. What the hell are you gonna do? Are you Rambo? I would do what I could. You know, I can take a fucker down if I have to. I can tell you that. You just ask the guys that put in the furnace down here, because I helped them. They weren't strong enough without another hand to get that furnace out of here. And I helped them out, and the guy was like, holy shit, like, we would like for you to be with us working, and I might actually ask for a job from them. But yeah, they're like, holy shit, dude, you are pretty fucking strong. You know, because I'm like 130 pounds soaking wet. But these fucking things work. Let's put it that way. Because I was taking this thing up with the guy on my side, and I lifted that fucking shit right up off the ground, no problem, and he's like struggling with it. And he was like taller than me. I don't even fucking get it. But he was like, holy shit, dude, thank you. I didn't know if we were going to be able to do this. And I'm like, no problem. He's like, you're fucking strong. So if I have to, I can do something. But when you put yourself in that position, you think about that position. Are you going to Rambo it? You better fucking absolutely Casper sight that shit. Better go, I am not letting that happen to my family right in front of me. And you run out into that kitchen and get the first sharp thing that you can find and go Rambo. You got to go Rambo. How many guys do you think you can take out quick? This is for the males that have to defend their females. Because that's really the only time. If you're a dude alone, it's the end of the world. Fuck it. You know, if you want to fight, fight. But I would just let it go. You know, there's no innocence around me. I'm alone in my house. All right, fine. It's the end of the world. Jesus Christ is your Lord. And you can kill me if you want to. Whatever you got to do. But if you're a guy and it's on you to be the sheepdog and you let your family, your women, be taken, you're a fucking bitch. You got that? If the shit goes down and you're a male and you see women being forcibly taken and raped in front of you and you can just sit there like a little bitch, that's what you are. You're a bitch. And you don't deserve the breath in your lungs at that point. You man up. You see that type of shit starting to happen around you guys, you man up and you fucking fight for the women. That's where society, the lowest common denominator goes, folks. It's unfortunate, but society can break down pretty quick when you got a scenario where the government is being evil and you got roving rape squads in America. Holy shit. Are you ready for the end? All right, Jesus Christ is Lord.
To kidnapper.
They're going to shoot the guy. The right-wingers are going to shoot that guy more than the left-wingers. That's no excuse for mask and no badge.
That's right. There's absolutely zero fucking excuse in the world for these guys to be going around with no badge and masked. There's only one reason that these guys would do that, and that's they're doing illegal activity. They're SAing women like crazy. Oh, it's nearly legalized rape, guys. Go for a fucking job in ICE. It's an alarm bell to every fucking woman out there. You better get yourself a fucking taser. Okay? You see that fucking self-defense course? Take it. Okay? You see these motherfuckers going around with ice jackets? They might not even have that on. I've seen guys just dressed in black, and then they're in normal-looking fucking SUVs. And they just come out with masks, and they go, oh, it's ice, we're ice on the fucking ground. Oh, yeah, I'm going to trust you? That you're ice? That you could just be some psychopath that wants to fucking rape my girl? Or want to take my fucking daughter and just kill and rape and kill her? I don't think so. Look, if that's what's in your mind, you better get ready, because I got the move. I'm going to make my move really fast. Okay? So you're going to have to take me out first, and then that's what you're going to do, whatever you're going to do with them, you fucking scum. And just know that Jesus Christ is Lord. That's my standpoint. If I got females around me to defend, then I'm going first. But you know that you're going to be judged by fucking God harshly, and that Jesus Christ is Lord. Go ahead and fucking kill me and do what you got to do. But don't be a bitch, man.
ICE is in danger because they're arresting gangs. Cops arrest gang members every single day.
There's no way that's an excuse for no badge. Cops, every fucking day, are putting dealers behind bars. Their lives are in massive danger. Regular cops. They have to have a badge number and a badge and a name. Right? There's no way it's an excuse, oh, their families are attacked and they're attacked. No, bullshit. You still got to have a badge number, and a face, man.
Day in America. And they don't wear masks, and they show their badges. That's what we do in America. We don't get scared of gangs and criminals go, that's
exactly.
Once you start covering up in masks, this thing's on a road to disaster. So no deal, J.D. Vance and Donald Trump. We're not going to stay muted and not rhetorically and politically fight back because you are threatening us. And what Trump said there was a definite threat. Okay, you can go to plausible deniability and you can go out and
whatever. He's a fucking
the right wing
bitch.
should do that. He said he'd be concerned if the right wing did that. But he said it in a way that was super clearly a threat. Now you can disagree with me and say it's an interpretation. That's fine. But I got ears and I got eyes.
What a fucking bitch of a man
He said,
Trump
well, I
is.
think the right wing would be much more vicious. You don't want that left. Radical left. It's all the radical left's fault. No, it's your fault.
No, it's your fault.
You're
You tell him, Cenk. You fucking tell. Oh my God, that's another screenshot. Look at that shit. Cenk is very expressive when he gets worked up, I have to say, folks. I gotta take the screenshot too. That's way too good. Look at that shit. Well, We need Cenk to be president. That's it. Like, we need that for the country. He would be great. We're doing Sync 2. Absolutely Sync 2. I make some fucking AI cartoons out of these shots too. Holy shit! Help the planet, Lord.
Left. Okay, I'm going to come in and bring in the military, etc. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being too critical of the president? Okay. Oh no, I know that's not allowed anymore.
Yeah,
that's not
you
allowed
worship
anymore
him.
from the guy who ran on freedom of speech.
Right.
So guys, we are very balanced on policy, but I'm not going to tolerate anyone on the right or the left taking away speech rights, doing authoritarian crap, and they say, oh, I saw some two super questionable dudes who conveniently engraved stuff on their bullets, and because of that, I'm taking away all your rights. No deal. And by the way, Trump should never talk about low IQ people. A moron of epic proportions.
True.
Every time you ring the bell.
See, I fell into that fucking trap that I thought Trump was fucking a smart dude, too. Oh, he just dumbs down his speech to people. And to a certain extent, that is true. Like, Trump does dumb down. He's more intelligent than he sounds. But I don't. They like to say that he's like 160-something IQ. I bet that's a fixed test. I'd put money on it, you know? Anyway, I'll give you a sexy shot to end, you know? Ooh, I'm showing too much skin. Ooh. Lego my ego. The girly hip is the deal. Oh, daddy. Yeah, I'm developing my drag character. She'll be pretty hot when I'm done. You know, I'll be turning it on and I'll just be all, you know. But you know, folks, the world is so fucked up. You gotta escape into something, you know. God bless everybody. And pray for the peace of Israel. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. That the Lord can sort this shit out, because fuck, it's bad. Peace out. I love you guys. God bless you.